In this episode of Risky Business, Rich Eisen provides a detailed analysis of the Detroit Lions' dramatic victory over the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. The game, considered the game of the year by Eisen, pitted an 11-1 Detroit team against a 9-3 Green Bay squad. The match was a crucial NFC North Division rivalry, with both teams fighting for dominance in the league. Eisen highlights the intense atmosphere surrounding the game, where Lions fans were not only figuratively but also literally passionate, showing immense support and enthusiasm as their team continues its remarkable run. The game was particularly significant for the Lions, who were on a 10-game win streak. Eisen points out that the franchise's long-suffering fans were finally seeing their team reach new heights. The win marked the Lions' 12th victory of the season, tying their franchise record and securing a playoff spot for the second consecutive year, a first in their history. The Lions also set a record with their 11th straight win, the longest single-season streak since the Pittsburgh Steelers' 11-0 start in 2020. With this win, the Lions' dominance in primetime games was also evident, improving their record to 9-1 since 2022, a stark contrast to their previous years where they only managed 8 primetime victories combined from 1999 to 2021. Eisen praises the individual performances of the Lions players, focusing on Jared Goff's consistency as a quarterback. Goff had his 25th passing touchdown of the season, a feat he's accomplished for the third consecutive year, a unique achievement in the NFL. Running backs David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs also earned notable mentions. Montgomery continued his strong form, becoming just the third player in Lions history with at least 12 rushing touchdowns in consecutive seasons. Meanwhile, Gibbs surpassed 1,000 rushing yards for the third consecutive season, marking the first time the Lions had done so since the legendary Barry Sanders did it in the late 1980s. However, despite the success, Eisen offers a word of caution to Lions fans, pointing out the bold, sometimes reckless coaching decisions of Dan Campbell, which could pose a risk in future games. Campbell is known for his aggressive play calling, particularly when it comes to going for it on 4th down. In this game, the Lions attempted 5 fourth-down conversions, successfully making 4. 2 of these led to touchdowns, one to Tim Patrick and another to Gibbs. However, Eisen highlights one pivotal moment when Campbell went for a risky 4th down on his own 31-yard line in the third quarter, which did not work out as planned, leading to a Packers touchdown. Despite the occasional misstep, Campbell's approach is lauded for its confidence and belief in his offense. The Lions' strategy paid off in the final moments of the game, when the Lions were tied with the Packers 31-31 and had a crucial decision to make with just 43 seconds left. Instead of settling for a field goal, Campbell decided to go for it on 4th down to gain a first down and drain the clock, ultimately setting up a successful 38-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Eisen emphasizes that Campbell's boldness is a double-edged sword, reminding viewers of past instances where such decisions could have backfired. Jared Goff also reflected on the confidence Campbell has in his team, noting how it motivates the offense to perform under pressure. This trust from the coach was integral in executing the aggressive play calling, and the entire team rallied behind Campbell's risky but calculated decisions. Eisen concludes by comparing the current season to the franchise's previous successes. He expresses hope that the Lions' momentum will carry them through to the playoffs, but with the Eagles and other teams close behind, the Lions must remain sharp. Eisen humorously reflects on the similarities between this season and the infamous NFC Championship game from the previous year, hinting that the Lions' journey to a possible NFC Championship might once again involve tight, nerve-wracking decisions. Despite the potential risks, Eisen's analysis ultimately suggests that the Lions are well on their way to having their best season in franchise history, and their fearless approach, led by Campbell, has positioned them as one of the league's most exciting teams.